My today's topic talks about common situations in which senior management is not willing to take necessary decisions on operational, organizational, and strategic issues, and the consequences of this behavior on people's motivation and overall company culture. This modus operandi is widespread, not only in huge corporations, but do exist as well in many small and medium-sized companies with presumably faster decision-making requirements. I'm pretty sure that all of us, we know these kind of people, which kind of constantly set around them an opaque network of barriers in order to not let people present content to them. They almost live in a non-decision labyrinth, where the art of their work lays in the ability to set up a first-level pseudo-decision organs which pre-evaluate the issues to later pass on to senior management and dismiss the inconvenient ones from the very beginning. Nearly always, as a result of that behavior, people which depend on those management decisions in order to continue their work in a more purposeful way get demotivated and adapt to those kind of decision-making strategies, implementing that actions on their own management level. In addition to that, on a daily basis, I observe people trapped in a subculture of fear of taking decisions, as they are reluctant to take responsibility for what they have to decide on, or fear of getting blamed when something goes wrong. As a byproduct of this non-decision-making strategy, you can frequently observe that third-party management teams within the same company are forced to take part of the decisions due to be left without alternative. This destructive behavior, combined with management methods from the past, where companies widely used carrot and stick methods, is sadly still on many companies' agendas. It seems crucial to inject into people's mindset that progress is usually driven by leaders who are willing to take responsibility for their decisions, regardless from the possible failure each decision implies. In fact, companies have to understand that failure is not the opposite of success, but it's a necessary and valuable part of it if you set up the mechanisms to study and learn from what has failed. Of course, at the same time, we have to mention that one person alone is not able to maintain this philosophy within a huge organization, but soon would be expulsed if there isn't a guiding coalition of likewise thinking that supports this behavior. Once this leadership coalition is formed, the companies would have to concentrate on how to best implicate their employees in the process of decision-making without fear of failing. In that context, companies need to understand that employee motivation goes far beyond rewards. Money, as an extrinsic motivation, won't be a motivating element anymore, but employees get motivated above all through their shaped-up intrinsic motivation, which means the need to be looking for a task's interest and enjoyment, autonomy, purpose, competence, passion, and joy on their work. True leaders reach fearless for the sky and heave their employees to the next performance level, failing many times on their way of making decisions. In order to be able to transform leaders' decision-making strategy, you definitely have to change their organization's company culture and eliminate complacency behavior. Usually, you only conceive such a profound change in behavior on a large scale if you set up a long-term overall company transformation plan, guided by a coalition force of leaders able to transmit the new way of behaving on managing decisions. Because true leaders have the ability to constantly demand employees' effort to transform and change their company's culture. This effort is absolutely crucial to drive enterprises' performance and adapt to changing market conditions. If you want to be able to adapt your business model to current market challenges, you definitely need a swift and proactive decision-making culture within your organization.